What is good, Aquarius? How are you guys doing? How is my family doing? Hope you guys are well. Let's get into it. Let's see what the freak is coming towards you in love. Gotta get my energy juice, okay? All right, let's see what we have. Remember, this is a general reading. Anything being said here could be playing out from either of your perspective. Feel free to swap anything out that I'm saying here, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. What do we have? Coming to Aquarius in love. It's crazy because I keep seeing the soulmate card, okay? A soul contract, twin flame, soul connection. They're all one and the same, isn't it? All right, Aquarius. What do we have? Angels for the first half of December for Aquarius in love. First half of December for Aquarius in love. What is coming? First half of December for Aquarius in love. Rolling the dice. Take a faith. I can't fucking talk. Take a chance, risk, leap of faith, and strategy here. You have something unexpected going on here. Surprise, unpredictable, shocking, unusual. You have new love. Okay. Honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, new beginnings here. You have a proposal, love offer, engagement, agreement, wish come true. Bottom of the deck is romantic feelings and healing. Wounds improving, mending, progress. Wow. Travel. Okay. So for some of you, this could be in reference to someone who is long distance from you. Okay. Or maybe someone who has been distant. Okay. So they could be wanting to close the distance now. All right, cool. We have new love here. Taking a chance, rolling the dice, a love offer coming in here. Let's see how this resonates for you here. Aquarius, love. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Definitely some really good changes headed to your love life, Aquarius. Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Alright, what is coming to Aquarius in love within the first half of December, please? Aquarius. The Ten of Wands here. Okay. Ooh. The Fool. Okay. Alright, Aquarius, the Eight of Wands. You have the Ace of Cups keep showing up here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. So, Aquarius, now, I don't know what the Ten of Wands is really for all of you, but what I do know here is that you may have been feeling burdened in the situation with this person for quite some time, to where you felt like things were one-sided, or you felt like it doesn't have to be it was completely one-sided and you were just pouring all this energy and love into this individual, but I feel like somebody here wasn't fully immersing themselves, is what I'm hearing. And I'm also seeing like a pool, someone diving into a pool and just like taking that dive, going for it. Someone wasn't really fully immersing. Let me get this going for you guys. Isn't it cute? Weren't really immersing themselves in this love. Okay. So I feel like that's going to change. I do see someone here taking a leap of faith here and moving and heading towards the Ace of Cups with you. Maybe this person had some baggage that they may or may have not told you about, but I feel like they're clearing that and they're ready to just push forward and move forward with you. Could also be you. But I feel like I'm hearing someone say, look, no more baggage, no more bullshit. Look, I'm letting all that shit go, and I am focusing on the present and a future with you, Aquarius. Yeah, Six of Swords. Moving forward. That's all this individual wants to do. Okay, Aquarius. First half of December in love for Aquarius. So especially if it probably felt like this person kind of had one foot in, one foot out. You could peep it. You felt this. But I think that's coming to an end. You know, the Ten of Wands is... Anytime a 10 shows up, that means that it's something that's been going on for a little while. Okay? But that's coming to an end. The Six of Swords always shows up when you're just ready to leave the past behind. All the bullshit, I don't give a fuck what it is. You're just like, look, I'm going to calmer waters. I am focusing on what's in front of me, not what's behind me here. The Ace of Swords. And I feel like they're going to give you clarity on this. They're going to tell you this and say, look, you know what, Aquarius? I'm ready to open my heart to you and give this a chance. I don't want to fuck my past. Okay? I don't care. Okay? So you and this person may be getting on a clean slate with one another here. You have the Three of Pentacles. Okay? For some of you, I'm definitely seeing this person being much more compromising. You know, like they're being much more... They're prioritizing this connection way more, because I feel like someone in this connection wasn't prioritizing it that much before, because in some way, shape, or form, they were still holding on to their baggage, you know, their shit of the past. So again, I'm getting this image of someone that was one foot in and one foot out. But that's not happening anymore, okay? I'm hearing this freak pass a few lakes, skip a few rocks, Aquarius, and this person just has, like, you know what I'm saying? A much better understanding of going for what they want to do here. Now, with this Four of Swords, you may be in a separation with this person. I see this person returning here to finish what they started with you. Some of you, I'm hearing, they fucking dropped off the face of the earth just when things started getting good, okay? And this person just fled, ghosted, you know, ran, whatever, I don't know. But they're coming back to finish what they started with you, if that resonates with you, okay? I feel like this was the type of individual that was prioritizing work, their career, and stuff like that over this connection with you here, Aquarius, because, you know, they weren't quite like 100% ready, because they were still holding on to the bullshit here. Ten of Swords. What's poking out here is the Two of Cups. So this person may come back and say, look, or tell you, like, look, Aquarius, you know, I want to seriously date you. I want to seriously work on our future here. I want to get into a relationship. I want to rebuild what we have, Aquarius, okay, because they weren't really ready in the past, okay? The Ten of Coins. Wow. So this individual knows that they want to spend their life with you here. Like, they're looking at you seriously for long term. They're not looking at you as some kind of joke. Okay, that's not what's going on here. This individual wants to grow old with you. You see how his beard? This person has serious long-term plans for you and them. Now, for some of you, this could be getting back together with someone that you had a long-term relationship with. Maybe you're just healing the past with, you know, as a couple or something like that. But, I mean, I see it totally happening here. Oh, these just flew out. Seven of Pentacles. All right, so you could be dealing with another Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, strong air energy here. Sagittarius, Aries here with this Eight of Wands. That's Sagittarius. This Fool is Aries. Okay. King of Swords, Aquarius. Ace of Swords, Libra, Gemini. Okay. I see the Ace of Cups as Pisces. That's just me. And I'm also getting Virgo. Aquarius. First half of December in love for Aquarius. This person is showing up really decisive. It's like this individual knows what they want, okay? They know what they want here, Aquarius. They're very decisive. And even if this person, I'm getting for some of you, they were hot and cold in the past. And that had a lot to do, again, with them not really fully being healed or open. But they're open now. Okay? And they want the whole world to know it. And I feel like if this person wasn't consistent with you in the past, or they were closed off or whatever, you know, that's coming to an end here. Okay? This person is literally looking at you as their future. So, you know, they don't want anyone else here, Aquarius. They don't. Okay? That is what we are seeing. This is a beautiful reading. And whatever proposal this is, it says unexpected. So you weren't even expecting this freak, you know, to come and tell you all these things, or, you know, to give this a chance, or I don't know. There's an element of just feeling like, whoa, really? Okay. So that's what's up. That's what's up. And you're probably going to see way more effort from this person. You know, you're going to see way more effort, yeah, and, you know, consistency. 8 of Swords is here. So with that being said, this person was constantly being held back by their own fears. You know, they were limiting themselves a lot of the time, even mentally. Maybe physically they weren't holding back from you, obviously, but I feel like mentally, you know, emotionally they were. They weren't fully immersing themselves. I just keep hearing the word immersing. Okay? Yeah. This person was like holding back. See the 7 of Swords? That's what they were doing. It always felt like they just were always holding that one thing back. Like you weren't getting the full emotional experience with this person. It's not that they're not capable. They're more than capable. Okay? I just feel like they didn't want to be vulnerable here. I feel like this individual is actually tired of letting their trust issues, letting their fear of being hurt or the past just victimize them. You know, they were really getting tired of just letting that keep them from you and being happy. And I mean, I don't know. Someone's just going to immerse themselves. That's the best way I can describe it here. I just don't think you were getting the full experience. The freak may tell you that they've worked on themselves. Put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Yeah, I feel like this person just wasn't really prioritizing this connection or this relationship in the past. For some of you, because they still had shit they were working through here. Okay? So I do see this person creating time, energy, you know, just doing all these things, okay? Yeah, for some of you, the timing was not right. Okay, so this person was focusing on themselves. You know, they were putting self-care into themselves here. Or this could be what you were doing or whatever. It is safe to trust in this situation. Those messages for Aquarius. Ooh. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. I feel like that was the blockage. That was the blockage. Okay. But it seems like that blockage is being lifted. Okay. Do you have new love? A new love or recommitment to love is developing. Yeah, see, it felt like you were giving too much to this person. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you resonate with that. You felt like you were being more emotionally open or something like that with them. But that's okay, because that's coming to an end. This love is emotional, okay? Physical and unconditional with you and this individual. All right? So, Aqua, that is what I have. You know, there's a need for you to trust in the situation because they are going to be reciprocating here. Your efforts and really being more open with you and whatnot. Okay? That is what I'm hearing. You know, they know what it is they want and they want to move forward with you. They choose this connection. They don't want any freak of the past. That is not what they're looking for. Okay? That's just the truth. So you do have clarity coming in, you know, to where this individual is going to be very blunt with you about their feelings. They may be looking to have some kind of heart-to-heart or something of that nature. Okay? This is what I feel. That's just the truth. That's what's going to happen here, my loves. Okay, so if you found this reading helpful, please do not hesitate to give this video a thumbs up. Okay? Some of you do feel like this freak, for some of you, if this was a relationship, like, I don't know, it feels like there was like something going on in this relationship. Obviously, I don't know, but I'm hearing this freak wants to be more honest with you or something like that. Okay? Anyway, Aquarius, love you all. Talk to you guys soon.